Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is AADITYA PRATAP SINGH, and in this video we will get to know about the IPM life. Well, for that I have with me Dhruv Narang. He is one of the IPM students from Indore, and he had secured an All India rank 5 in the Iim-I 2020 examination. Well, if you haven't checked out my previous interview with Dhruv, wherein he has discussed some strategies on how he cleared the examination, do check it out in the I button above. For that, I have with me Dhruv Narang. He is one of the IPM students from Indore, and he had secured an All India rank 5 in the IPM-I 2020 examination. Well, if you haven't checked out my interview with Dhruv, wherein he has discussed some strategies on how he cleared the examination, do check it out. You can find it up in the I button above. Well, moving on, in the following video, Dhruv has discussed about his IPM life, which he has witnessed so far. He talked about the IPM course, the professors, the IPM student community, his peer group, the seniors, and also about the IPM fest, that is Ranbhoomi and Atharv, which were held this year but online. And trust me, it's going to be pretty interesting and fun to hear him speak. And let's get started. Coming to the next question, which is quite an interesting one. Now, the pandemic is still going on, and I guess you guys are not on campus. You have your IPM classes going on online. So, how are you enjoying your IPM life online till now? And also, do tell us about the syllabus which is currently going on. And as we read on Quora that the schedule is quite hectic. The IPM life is like quite hectic. What would you have to tell about that? And what would you tell about the professors in Indore who are teaching you, the seniors, and also about your batchmates?
So, first of all, how are you enjoying your online classes? I don't think anyone in the world is enjoying online classes. The
No
only
one
good
is.
thing is bunking is easier now because you're just 2 clicks away, mic off, camera off, and you're
That's a
speaking.
new way to bunk classes. Yeah, great.
Yeah, so that is there, but and no one is enjoying IPM classes. And the curriculum is so exciting. I just wish I would have been on campus. But anyways, okay, let's not cry right now. But so online classes are as good as they can be. Teachers, the professors are super cool. They try to ensure as much participation as possible. They try to get to know us as much as they can on a humanly level. And I absolutely love this thing about that. One really good thing about IIM Indore, and I think all prestigious institutions in India, they have this knack for research, and they promote a good thinking process. They don't want you to pass in the exams, but they actually want to develop your learning, especially since it's a relative grading systems. People like professors understand this, and they're like, okay, you might not get grades in this and you might not be the perfect person for this subject, but I still want you to study, give it your best, and enjoy as much as possible. So professors are very nice in that sense. Then seniors, like every other college, they are, they treat you like your chote brothers and sisters. And they so like whatever happens in all the colleges, all the fun part also happens. And since you are the first year people going to the college, and so you're like, they have a lot of fun with you, but at the end of the day they are looking after your good interests only. So that is there. And then, like, it's very important to find which are the seniors that you want to interact with. So there might be people even in your batch, even your seniors, or anyone around you. They might want to just they might not really have the best interest for you at their heart, but there are people who genuinely care about you, and so have that sense, and then, like, be involved
Choosing the
with
right
those
people.
people only. Yeah, so luckily I found really good people in my batch, in my senior batch. So
That's
chill
nice.
that.
So, what would you tell about your other batchmates? How are they? And how has your interaction with them been so far?
um, I think when you go to an institution like IIM Indore, everyone is amazing. So there are two ways to look at it. I see myself in a position where I'm surrounded by people who inspire me from toe to head. Someone is good at designing, someone is a brilliant dancer, someone is a singer, someone has a fantastic knowledge about industries, someone is trading into stocks, and someone knows everything about case studies, and so all of that is there. So you get to learn a lot. But then some at some point you might also start to feel, am I good enough? Where am I? And so when that feeling comes, that keep that feeling aside and move on and like learn as much as you can.
That
It's
feeling is
about the
good, right? Ki
journey.
matlab, if you have like competitive people around you, तो it's kind of good. It लगता है कभी कभी कि मतलब ठीक है ये he's doing so and so, she is doing so and I'm not doing that, but then it's kind of good. So like you have to
Yeah,
interact with them and pick up their skills. That is what you have to do.
yeah. Unless and until that relationship becomes toxic, it's good only. So when we also have our selection for leadership positions or other stuff, so we compete with each other in that sense apart from the academic grading. But as soon as the competition is over, we are like, hey bro, I learned this from you in this selection
That is
process.
good.
So I lost to one of my peers in one of the selection processes, and as soon as the result came out, he texted me that it was really nice competing with you, and I'm like, yeah, likewise,
That's
I'm really
good.
happy that you made it. And I made into one of the selections with one of my friends. So I had knowledge about that, so I shared all my knowledge with him, and then both of us together made it into that position. So
That's
again,
great.
that brotherhood is there. So keep that feeling alive, I would say.
Great. So you did have your fest, though not offline but online. So like Atharva and Rangbhumi. So what would you have to tell
Yeah.
about that? How fun was online fest?
So first of all, I believe online fest is not a fest, okay? But because there is nothing fun about an online fest. But yeah, so basically that was kind of an icebreaker because we talk to our seniors and our peers. So that was a really good part because online mode pe how else will you talk? It's kind of difficult to approach basis. So you had some tasks, so you talk. So that's one good part. And then one good part about online fest, in fact, I would say the only good part maybe is that you have comedy night. So the place where you give a lot of money to one person to talk for 1 hour, but it is
That is
actually
a
fun. So
yeah,
comedy
that's
night
great.
was really good. Apart from that, yeah, events were conducted and all of that happened. So during Athar, our senior batches were on campus, but we were not on campus. So I'm definitely sure they would have had a better time than us.
Oh,
But
what about Ranbhumi? Ranbhumi is your sports fest, right?
yeah,
So
so
you had
Ranbhoomi used to be
organized.
like crazy huge when it was offline sports fest. It was the Central India's largest fest. But now, since it went online, we played esports. So I am not really, I was not really involved in Ranbhoomi because of my other commitments. But I think Ranbhoomi was a huge success because of the amount of participation it witnessed and everything. Um, so yeah, although I am not really aware of a lot of details about Ranbhoomi, I did attend the artist night. Again, it was fun. So yeah.
That's great. Uh, so
I
you
was
did.
like, मैं कोई काम नहीं करूँगा रणभूमि में, but I would do all the fun stuff.
वो सही सब it's the same with everyone कि like काम नहीं करो मजा आना चाहिए बस that is the prime important. That is good. Our college
No,
we
but
didn't
a
have.
lot of my I really wanted to work, but I really wanted to work, but I had some commitment, काफी serious commitment. So due to time constraints, I couldn't work. And a lot of my friends did work in Ranbhoomi, and they had like brilliant time. And I just wish ki okay, had I been there, it would have been
Like
good.
when you
But it's
have
okay,
events
like
in college as well, you have to take part because एक तो है कि you will network with seniors and your batchmates. ठीक है और the second thing is you will learn to do new things. Like अभी for the events you need sponsorship and stuff. So I guess I was there for like 2 weeks in IPM. तो तब selection चल रहा था इसका अथर्व को लिए I guess. So in that I went into the promotion team. So they had given us की contacts, मतलब इन लोगों को contact करो, and then the seniors had that given a sample call recording कि मतलब the way you have to speak to them and stuff. So that was all good.